on, everybody? It's your boy TG Thingos back again for another video. Now, the other day, Invincible Season 3 just did something real exciting. They dropped the official trailer for the new season. They showed a lot of things in the trailer. Now, the other day, I just dropped my initial live reaction to the trailer. I had found out that they had dropped it. I just wanted to watch it and record my, just fresh reaction for you all to see. That was quite funny. I really lost it. I kind of got so caught up in reacting that I didn't really pay attention to the time that I was recording, and it kind of cut off. I could have edited it and fixed it, put a little ended on there, but I thought it was funny how it just cut off instantly like that. And I felt like it wasn't so bad of a cut off that I could have just left the video how it is, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And this one, I just wanted to go over a few things that stood out to me in the trailer that can give me a good idea of some of the things they're going to be going over in this season of Invincible. Now, for comic book readers, you already know, and you know what to look forward to. For people that haven't read the comic book, trust me, you have a lot of good things in store. In the trailer, it first starts off, you just see Invincible working out. He's probably at the Global Defense Agency, probably working out somewhere in a facility where Cecil, he's monitoring it. And you can also see Donald's telling him, like, hey man, this dude, he done got faster, he done got stronger, his durability, like, yeah, bro, really, he really leveling up right now, you know what I'm saying? And then you got my boy Rexplode coming in there with some humor, just like, damn bro, chill out, like, you make me feel bad, like, thank God it ain't leg day, you know what I'm saying? Rexplode coming with the humor as usual. We see a couple of flashes, a couple of scenes. We do see a clip that looks like Mark is going to be fighting against that huge giant from the comics. Spoiler alert, the red giant that had the one eye. Like I said, spoiler alert, it's revealed in the comic that that monster was just like, I think like a 6 or 7 year old or something like that. I might be wrong about the age, but I know it was just a kid that transformed into that monster, and he was essentially throwing a tantrum. But I mean, he's huge, he's the size of a giant, and he's throwing a tantrum in the middle of town. So either way, that has to be stopped. But I thought that was just like a funny little way to throw that into the story when I remember reading the comic book originally. So seeing that they even putting little stuff like that in the show, that's one thing I can say I really love about Invincible. So far, it has been adapting the comic book very accurately, very one-to-one, as well as adding a few new things here and there that I welcome, you know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see how they've done that throughout season 2. I've watched the first 2 episodes. I'm still currently working on my reviews and breakdowns of all the episodes of season 2, so stay tuned for that. I know I'm super late for that, but it is what it is, man. Better to do it than to not do it at all. As we keep going through the trailer, we get to see Mark fighting a couple of creatures connected to Doc Seismic. I remember I mentioned that in my last video. We're probably going to get the scene where Mark ends up fighting Doc Seismic along with a lot of other heroes, and they end up getting pulled into like underground, like this volcanic area where they're fighting against like monsters that have been altered or created by Doc Seismic. Actually, I think he just found them down there, if I'm correct. But yeah, crazy stuff, a lot of stuff to look forward to. They're also, what it seems to be they're setting this season around is the theme of Mark not really trusting Cecil anymore, which is accurate. It happened in the comic as well. Cecil said something in this trailer that really stood out and really just kind of paints the picture for this theme. He says, Mark, we can either be the good guys or we can save the world. We can't do both. And essentially what's that showing is that Cecil, he's willing to do whatever it takes to save the world, no matter what it is. Mark, he's just trying to be a good guy, good hero. He's trying his best to save the world without really hurting anybody, with the least amount of collateral damage possible, which is kind of ironic given how he fights, especially with what's coming up later on in this season. They mentioned Angstrom Levy, which is probably going to allude to maybe the Invincible War happening this season. If it doesn't happen this season, it's definitely going to start this season. We get to see little Oliver, finally putting his super suit on, you know what I'm saying? Kid Omni-Man, terrible name, but I thought that's hilarious. We get to see a tease of his confrontation that he has with the Mauler twins. If you read the comic, that fight is epic and insane and comes with a huge surprise that I was not expecting. I remember my reaction when I first read that fight. I was like, oh my God, where did that come from? So I hope that I feel the same way when I watch that fight in the animated series. Really looking forward to that as well. We didn't really see too much of Adam Eve in this trailer, but I know she's there. You know what I'm saying? We saw Rexplode, like I mentioned earlier, and we also get to see something that they're going to be adapting, him fighting against Multi-Paul. That is Duplicate's brother. I'm guessing he wanted to fade with him when he found out what he did to his sister. But Multi-Paul is, I think he's clinically insane. So, you know, the guy's a little crazy, but that whole interaction was very funny in the comic, but it was brief. So maybe they'll expand on that a little bit in season 3. But either way, it's still kind of funny and hilarious that they're putting that in there. We got some more of Titan in the trailer. Now, we didn't get too much of him in the original Invincible comic after the initial first introduction. I mean, he popped up some more here and there, but there was nothing too big with him. He got a lot with him in like side stories and stuff like that, like Guardians of the Globe and like other comics and stuff. But as far as like Invincible, he popped up here and there to let you know he was still around, but he didn't really impact the story too much after his initial introduction. So I'm very interested to see how, I mean, they did have like one little story arc with him later on when Invincible helped him out and stuff, which was cool. But like I said earlier, with the animated series, they expand on things here and there that was kind of glossed over quickly in the comics. So I'm really interested to see what more they do with Titan. We saw him in the trailer. You know, he's running his criminal empire in place of Machine Head. So it'll be cool to see where they take that. Let me see what else they have going on in this trailer that I can just think of right offhand. I mean, like I said, the thing that I went crazy over in the trailer was seeing Alan the Alien talking to Nolan. That's a very important like story beat that happens in the comic when they meet each other in the galactic prison, and they also kind of pretty much hash out this plan to they come up with this plan to go against the Viltrumite Empire together, teaming up together, and that's when they pretty much become bros for the first time and get super cool. Nolan and Alan the Alien have a dope relationship in the comics, and their prison break scene in the comics was awesome. So I can't wait to see how they animate that, and that fight scene, gory, brutal. Some of the executions on the Viltrumites was just insane. I love Alan the Alien as a character. Like, just geez, the guy's a unit in the comics. So I can't wait to see how he continues to get stronger and stronger, and just be part of these epic ass fight scenes and splash pages that I've read that I hope get translated accurately to the animation. So I'm really looking forward to see how they animate that whole story arc with, you know, Nolan and Alan the Alien teaming up and coming together with the plan to go against the Viltrumite Empire. They're setting all these stones up to the big Viltrumite war that should be coming in following seasons. Like I told you in the last video, I'm super excited for the Conquest introduction, even though we didn't see anything for him in this trailer. That is the fight everybody needs to be waiting on. Like I said, super exciting stuff. Can't wait for that. But yeah, overall, man, this trailer just shows you a lot of flashes, clips, and, you know, action and different characters and different story beats that they're going to introduce. I'm not sure exactly where this season is going to end as far as how much content they cover. I'm probably going to be making a follow-up video trying to predict that. I need to see everything that they covered in season 2 before I can give you guys an accurate, you know, guess as to that, or prediction. But Invincible is going strong. I'm still super excited that this comic has been brought to life like this in a show that's so successful, and so many other people can share the love that I have for this series and see why I love it so much. So I hope they keep going strong, keep adapting it accurately and doing what they're doing. And if this season contains everything that I'm expecting to see this season, this easily could be the best season of Invincible so far, or the most talked about, definitely. Super excited. Hope you guys are as well. Please let me know in the comments if there's, I said comics. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed or that you wanted me to go over in a future video. This was just off the dome, me thinking. I watched the trailer like 6 times back to back. I love it, super excited. So like I said, let me know if there's anything you want me to go over. We'll be making more videos going over this trailer some more, and just the series as a whole leading up to the premiere of season 3. So like I said, man, enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, subscribe, you know, for more content, stuff like that. For real though, really like it and subscribe so that, you know, you can get notified when I'm making more videos, man. On the road to 1K. Really love everybody that watched the videos, join in. Hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are, and until next time, peace out.